So hi, welcome to another demo. This time I'm going to be showing off something I did with Distortion Effects in the engine. What I'm going to do is create this sprite here. It's a distortion sprite, except it's not on the distortion layer, so it's not being rendered any differently. I'm just showing that it's a sprite like any other. It has, I can rotate it and move it wherever I want, interact with it however I want. So let's turn it into a distortion sprite, and we see it's this reflective ball. Make it a little bigger. Alright, it looks cool, but let's see what else we can do with this effect. So let's create a bunch of these. And what I'm going to be doing here is showing how I can control the way the distortion works by changing the strength of the color components of the sprite. So what's going to happen is I'm going to touch the second button, and the top right ones are going to be completely turning on and off, while the bottom left ones are going to be turning off most of the components. So you can see that these ones fade in and out, and these ones fade mostly in and out, but still have one directional component of distortion. There's some full screen effects that we can do here. This is going to cause 3 of them to happen. The first one is the same sprite you've been seeing. Second one's a ghost. And the third one is the bomb texture. So a more realistic usage of this would be how I make the bombs, their explosion has a smaller version of that. You can see it here. These could also overlap, so we'll create a bunch of bombs. So if you watched a couple videos ago, you'd see I had a rain effect. I thought it might be fun to see what happens when I change the rain to a distortion texture. This is what I got. So it doesn't really look like rain. It looks more like rain when it's on glass and you're inside looking outside, so maybe I'll use it for something like that. I don't know, it was fun to test. This is just to show that distortion can be applied to anything in the game. So now we have enemies that are kind of cloaked, but they still act like you would expect them to. And in this final demo, I'm going to show a couple things. The first is that multiple slabs works as expected. So the balls that come out of this spot are going to go underneath the top layer without distorting it. Something else you're going to see is some music's going to start playing from Chrono Trigger, and these balls are going to come out to the beat of the music. Not really the beat, but the notes of the music. That's something for next week that I'll be elaborating on once I finish that feature, so enjoy. That's pretty much it. If you're interested in how this was implemented, I have a lengthy blog post explaining the technical details and a walkthrough of the graphics pipeline that got me here. So thanks for watching.